Now, a candidate who has even never sublented a space of 1 square meter, okay? But Chihuahua Ronald and my fellow businessmen outside there, they are crying over the high taxes, high rent, high electricity bills, high water bills. And to tell you this, with the water, what is funny, Sheikh, Imam, in our business, you find that you pick water in an arcade, you clean a shop and a corridor for Mr. Say Simon. It is his building, but still you have to pay for that water you have used to clean his building. Is that logical? So a person who has never been in such, problems comes to be the representative of that area. What will he?
An alien to the area.
To the area.
Okay.
He's not familiar to what is going on in that area.
So their preoccupation will not be issues. It will be about exciting people.
About exciting people, and about, we have even this problem of the high pays in the parliament. It's calling a lot of people. It's calling a lot of incompetent people. And these incompetent people, you find that they have a lot of capital, or they have many investors investing in them to achieve that position.
Very interesting. Imam, if we are to do a reality check, what should ordinarily be the key things in Buganda politics, perhaps that are not being tackled, and instead it's about trading barbs towards each other?
Uganda, you see.
We wanted to narrow it to first.
Buganda. I think all politicians in Uganda who are listening and watching me now on NBS, and in Uganda largely, but specifically now that they are saying Uganda, I request you read this book. This is a new book which was launched about 2 weeks ago. Mulamuzi, A Patriarchal Legacy, a Century of Service and Love. It is talking about Haji Hussein Sengendo. You see, since you come from Busiro, he was the Sebwana of Busiro at a given time. He was a magistrate in the Kingdom of Uganda, and he became a magistrate in the central government. But his story is very interesting. And particularly, I think, for now, you go and read just chapter 9 of this book to know what personality is. To know what personality is in executing responsibilities. It would probably help to curb what I am hearing. So there is a problem. The moment we decided to give responsibility to people who cannot afford such a responsibility, we became the problem. 2, the moment we thought that we were confused with what they call individual merit, it became a source of the problem. The moment we decided to say that I know it all. You see, sometimes you invite us here, we talk. Many people think that these are our words. Sometimes I have just said them, but I may have, especially when I ask, what am I going to discuss? I will talk to 2, 3, or 4 people, and they give me some position of how they look at things. Then I come here, analyze them, bring my own examples to fit into the order of the day. So I know the worry why you are insisting on Buganda. It is because
it is headline now.
It is because of the personal attacks, which have denied the people of Uganda and Uganda at large, because finally all the other Ugandans largely are based here.
And they look up
exactly, including those who are standing in as far as Kabulameido, as far as, let me speak, I have a friend who has seen him, and as far as Bata in Idokolo. You see? As far as Kanungu, as far as wherever you want to mention, they are all largely based here. After all, finally, even when they become members of parliament, for example, they have to be resident of here in order to work in parliament. Others, the senior executive or public service, the bigger public service that carries the weight of the nation, they are all based around here. Therefore, it becomes unfortunate to find that people, I want to quote the verse of the Quran. The verse of the Quran says, وَاتَّقُوا فِتْنَةَ لَا تَصِبَنَّ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا مِنكُمْ خَاصَّةً وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ شَدِيدُ الْعِقَابِ. Those of you who have the Quran, I think it is chapter 8, it's called Anfal, verse 25. You can look at it on your own. Fear, a time where there are trials and tribulations. When chaos emerges, it does not affect fitna. That's what chaos. It will not affect those who have started it, but it will affect others. And then Allah finishes by saying, Inna Allah shadidul iqab. And when Allah is punishing you, He will punish you heavily. This is what I think Uganda is receiving, because we have chosen to forget to look at issues, and we begin to reveal secrets. Ever since, one of the people whom probably others cherished went to Masaka, went to Siro, I have seen her in Mukono, whatever she has said, what has it generated? See what is generating. Actually, there is something I have not seen until this thing came up and somebody says, hey, the Gang of 7. You know, for us, we knew the Gang of 4. You know the Gang of 4? You call it the Gang of 4?
No.
The Gang of 4 included something, Ojoke Karamajongo. There was Ojoke Karamajongo.
Oitojo?
No, that is the Langi. He was a Karamajongo. Omonyo Joke. I think so. Omonyo Joke. Yash Tandon. Rugumayo is part of that one. There was a gang of, I think, Rugumayo.
The UPM.
Not UPM. When they came from Tanzania, there is a group that was opposed to what was going on, but it was with them. And they are the ones they call the Gang of 4. You can go in, maybe it can come. But somebody talking of a Gang of 7. And then I googled Gang of 7. It is a story which you have run, you as NBS. Then I see the people who are there. Today, they don't want even to see eye to eye, the majority of them. Everybody is talking nasty things that would have been private and separate.
For the benefit of our viewers, before I get to Mr. Chiwu, if you could elaborate on this.
Yes.
The Gang of 7.
The Gang of 7.
We've run the series of the Gang of 7.
The Gang of 7 are people who composed themselves into what they call Subi. And I can mention them, but I'm not going to talk at them, but the group. Lukwago, the Lord Mayor. Namboze, the Honorable Mukono. My younger brother, Semjunganda, actually is my grandson, as we connect, Semjunganda.
The Kasivante.
Moses Kasivante, Mwanga Chivumbi. Those are 5. Mpuga. And Seguna. Okay.
What has become of this gang?
What has become? Your topic of discussion today is centered around that. I have only seen 2 of them maybe who remembered. I saw Semjunganda say, I cannot go to Mukono to the campaign in Nambozi. Okay? I have seen Honorable Mpuga say, this is my sister. The husband is my friend. The children are my children. Her children are my children. He has sons-in-law and daughters-in-law. And 2, I am yearning to become a leader. Where do I get guts to speak against her? That one spoke volumes to people who think. These ones now fit in another verse of the Quran. Actually, several verses of the Quran in chapter 3. The numbers, I don't recall where they start from, but you can look them up. I think from God says in the Quran, and in the creations of the, let me say it in English for quick fire. In the creations of the heavens and the earth, and in the changing of the days and nights, okay? Yeah. In the creation of heaven and earth, and in the changing of day and night, they are signs for people who contemplate. And God described them. Those who contemplate while standing,
Okay.
those who contemplate
Imam,
while bending or sitting down, or those who contemplate even when they have lied down.
Before I get to Mr. Chihuwa, is the disintegration of this Gang of 7 the problem that Buganda is grappling with?
I don't want to call it disintegration. Probably I may question its formation. Was it real? Did it mean what probably they were told? Who was their patron then? Where is he now? Do they still listen to him? If not him, can't there be some other people they can listen to?
Excellent. Okay. Personality politics and how it's really bastardizing the politics of Buganda.
Yes.
Yes.
Simon, I would love first to talk of 3 factors. Okay? Look at the political party. Let's look at the Buganda as the breaking point. Buganda sets a vibe of almost everything in politics.
Around the country.
Around the country. One, you asked, why is it much here? Maybe